Welcome everybody here today. Jimmy, you got us open?
Yes, sir.
Jimmy's going to open up with a word of prayer.
Well, we just come to you this morning to give you thanks for all you've done for us. Thank you. Loving us, caring for us, saving us from us. Pray that you be with the ones that's sick, the ones that's hurting, the ones that's lost. Be with leaders of this county. Help them do the right thing, make the right decision. Give us our sins.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Steve.
Should have mentioned this first, but Steve Watson's wife fell and broke her ankle. That's the reason Steve's not here. He said take her to the doctor today. But Jan, would you introduce the new interim director at UCDA?
Hey, I want Cheryl Davis. Cheryl is our new part-time interim Union County Development Association coordinator. Oh, and she's drunk. No,
She's been drinking. And it's okay. It's okay.
All right, I'm sorry. Okay, y'all got a good one here. Oh no, look like it's
gonna fit in.
No, hey, thank y'all so much. The last 15 months have been a great experience. I've enjoyed getting to know y'all. Y'all are wonderful, so supportive, financially, emotionally, in every way, and I thank y'all. And I'm not going anywhere. I still think this is the best county in the whole state, and you'll be seeing me a lot. I can go play golf with Randy now.
That's right.
And but Cheryl's going to do a great job. She retired last year after 31 years with our Medicare, Medicaid services here in New Albany. So everybody knows Cheryl. She doesn't have to go around and get to know everybody. But thank y'all so much, and she'll be listening to what y'all need her to do, and she'll be informing y'all on what's going on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll get started. First, we have Raquel Rosamond with Life Core Health Group. Rachel, I guess I should say.
Raquel's right.
Raquel's right.
You're
Raquel's
You
right.
got it right. Seems like I was just here, and it's been a year.
It's been a year.
Just here to say thank you again and give y'all some data for this past year. So our data's here. A few programs I want to kind of just tell you about for this past year. We have opened a Systems of Care. A Systems of Care program is specifically for our children and youth. We are working very closely with our 7 counties, with their youth court, with the school districts, those kids that maybe have dealt with juvenile issues with the jail, things like that, picking them up after school, doing some day treatment programs with them. Also, along with that comes parenting classes. A lot of times, we're trying to get those kids in school, keep them in school, but we want also to be there and be a support for those families. So starting programs with parenting classes, trying to be that liaison to keep these kids in school and to keep them out of jail and keep them off the street. So that's a program that we're very excited about. Looking forward to this next year, increasing that with school starting back, seeing how many numbers that we can get and parents involved in that. So you're going to be hearing more about that. Another big thing that I want to tell you about is 988. I know you're familiar with 911, but 988, that has been a national push, and it has made its way to Mississippi. So anyone with mental health issues can pick up the phone and call 988 at any time. So that's something you always want to remember. It may go to a call center in Jackson, and whatever the county is in Mississippi, it will ring to our 24/7 line number. So if there is a need, you can get a master's level therapist to talk to a family at any time, 24/7. If need be, we can even have someone go into the homes, go into the counties, wherever need be. We can also call the law to come and help if needed. We have some crisis trained intervention law officers that if we need to come with us. But 988 is a huge hit where everyone's loving to where it's just easy to remember. They don't have to remember that long 1-800 number anymore. So that is something that we're very proud, and we have been a pilot program and has done very well with utilizing that. So that's something we want to remember. Also, our social media presence. That is not something that I'm very good at, but thankfully we have a great team that's putting that out there for those young people, where they are looking for someone, they just want to talk to someone. and we're trying to really utilize that. So there are 3 big programs that we're kind of gearing up and wanted y'all to know about this year. Melissa Glasson, she couldn't be here this morning. She had a meeting at school, but she is our board member for your county. We appreciate her so much. The knowledge that she has as a social worker and in that school system is very beneficial to our board. Our board members really rely on her to bring that knowledge to the board. So we appreciate y'all allowing her to represent y'all on our board. So again, just here to say thank you. We appreciate your support. Anything that we can do or answer questions, y'all just let us know. So I'm thankful for Annette and her correspondence for y'all to us. So
Thank you.
all right. Thank y'all so much.
Next on the agenda, items for board supervisor. Discuss purchasing fire truck to be paid for in the 2027 budget. It's the next one we're gonna have to get, Terry.
Yeah, Leslie, did you
Where's
want
it
to say
go,
anything about that? We got our fire coordinator, Leslie Rexstrom.
This truck will be from Pinedale, they're the next on the list, and after it's purchased, Alpine, excuse me, and Pinedale will be the last one on the list, but this one will be for Alpine Fire Department. It's basically a copy of the one that's on order right now for Northeast, same truck, same price and everything.
That'll be the last one we gotta buy for a long time.
Got one more.
Got
One more after that.
One more after that.
Hopefully. Told him we might have to sell a building or something.
I sell 3 buildings, but we'll get one.
They steadily going up. 500,000.
Next is a request for resetting hearings to September 2nd.
You want to get a motion in a second on that?
I'm gonna go through all these and then do it.
No, you can't.
You
on
can't.
that.
Can't.
We gotta do
Okay.
all of
I'll
that.
make a motion.
Motion by Chad,
Second.
second by Sam, all in favor? Motion carried. Request for resetting hearing to September 2nd on Marsh and tax appeal.
We actually need to reset it for the,
September 16th.
yeah. I may have, but it needs to be the 16th because Bart is unavailable today and on the 2nd. So
I thought it was the 15th, was a Monday.
September 16th, that'll be our next meeting.
Oh, it's the 15th.
15th,
No,
it's 15th.
15th is right.
15th. Okay, we'll change
I'll make
it.
a motion.
Motion by Chad,
Second.
second by CJ, all in favor? Motion carried. Approval of reaffirming school bus turnaround for the 2025-2026 school year.
Make a motion.
Motion by CJ,
Second.
second by Sam, all in favor? Next, approval of 3 easements for school bus turnaround.
Who's got these?
Mm,
I know one of them.
One is at 1801 County Road 81 Blue Mountain. 1421 County Road 515 Myrtle. And 1013 County Road 359 New Albany.
I make a motion.
Motion by CJ.
Second.
second by Chad, all in favor? Motion carried. Approval of FAA Airport Improvement Grant, AIP grant application for terminal project at the New Albany Union County Airport. Just a grant.
Yeah, that's pretty much for the design of constructing an apron out there or for the plane parking. And that's for the 26th year. And then that project will be awarded in the 27th year. And it'll be $900,000 FAA on the FAA grant. So this one is for the design, really, which is engineering. It'll be paid in the 26th year, which our part will be half of 2.5%. New Albany will get the get it 1.25, and we'll do 1.25, and state will pay 2.5%, and federal government will pay 95%. Both of those grants. This
Pretty
year it's
good.
just 99.
Is that this?
Yeah,
right here?
that's
Motion by
Does
Sam,
he need to sign anything? Or
Probably
do we
so.
have it?
Second.
Sam and Chad, all in favor?
I can probably,
Hang on just a second.
yeah, on this page right here, page 2 back here.
I wanna make
You'll
sure.
have to do, we probably do need to sign it for the minutes, but you'll have to do a, what do you call electronic signature? We're doing it on phone
Actually, that person's been worrying me to sign again
already. I told them we wouldn't.
for the past week.
Jeff Olson had to sign it first.
I don't have that. I don't-
Randy, you want me to stamp, you want to stamp this on here after the meeting?
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
care of it.
Well,
Who
you'll
made
need
the
that,
motion?
you'll need a copy too.
Who made the motion?
Sam made a motion, Chad, was the second.
Thank you.
Motion by Sam, second by Chad, all in favor? Motion carried. Thought we already done that, to be honest.
Well, that was another one.
Okay.
That was a 25 grant, which was a beacon and wind cone and all that stuff.
All right. Next, is discuss quotes for courthouse clock repair. If we're doing all the work to the courthouse, we're gonna have to fix the clock where it works like it used to and dings and be nice like it was a long time ago.
We have two estimates, two quotes. One is from S&N Clock Repair. And it shows $19,000. And the other one is from Spurlock, Spurlock, Clock and Watch Repair. And it's for $56,000. So I'm gonna have our attorney look at it.
And actually too, the repair of the equipment's exempt. We really don't have to get bids or quotes, but there's not a lot of people that does that, so. We went ahead and got quotes.
56,000.
56,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
First one was
That's a big
19.
difference.
Yeah, I've seen the S&N, I haven't seen this.
have you ever worked on clocks before?
All the time. I still can't make it on time.
Yeah.
I'm not real
I was
good
waiting
at
for that
it.
answer.
They're offering a maintenance agreement later on after we get the repair done
Right.
for $1,500 a year, so we won't enter into that.
I think it'll be good
Do the repair.
once we get it fixed.
Pretty good deal.
I mean, it looks like the S&M, which is the smaller bid, lesser bid, is very detailed. They did like 14 different things they're gonna be doing. It seems like it includes everything that the one from Spurlock includes. Obviously, there's a $37,000 difference.
One of them's $37,000 more.
And they
Well,
said, they seen, that's who we met on site. They seen.
S&N,
Really?
Yeah.
I think we need to try that. They tried twice and still come out cheap.
Three times. I'm good with making a motion to accept the low quote from S&M along with the annual maintenance agreement.
When the time comes.
One second.
Motion by CJ, second by Chad, all in favor? Motion carried.
Randy, pass that down there and let them sign that when they get there.
Next is authorize advertising for the 2026 fiscal year budget and ad valorem hearing.
If y'all good with that, we'll do that on the 15th. Does that sound okay? Our next board meeting?
I mean,
15. Not the next
That's
one.
what it's saying.
15th is the next one. No,
No.
Second.
one after, you're right, second's next.
what meeting?
15th,
September
Be the
15th.
same as.
because you gotta advertise twice. Huh? No, I'm going to. I
15.
can do it on the
Make
same
it all
side. I know I can
convenient,
get it
same as
all
that
done.
other. But the second meeting.
If you got advertised twice, can you do it on the 15th?
Huh?
If you got advertised twice, can you do it on the 15th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
never
can,
have
you
to.
can.
It'll be time.
I make a motion, we do it
Yeah, I don't
on,
look at the calendar.
September 15th.
Motion by CJ.
Second.
Second by Sam. All in favor?
Next meeting will be on a Tuesday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Approval of RFC 15 on the Martintown Industrial Park Project, MS 21383.
That's just requesting our grant money back, for engineering fees on both of those, 15 and 16. One's $500 and one's $3,000, which should be Elliott and Brett's final payment on that 16. Clearing and grubbing engineering.
Can you make a motion on both of them?
Well, yeah, however y'all want to do it, you can do it separate. You want to combine them?
I'll make a motion.
She said separate.
We'll combine 15 and 16 and motion by Chad.
She said separate.
Separate. It needs to be
We're
separate.
not gonna combine them, man. We're gonna do it on 15.
Chad made a
Since they're
motion.
listed.
Motion by Chad,
I'll second.
second by CJ. All in favor? Motion carried. Approval of RSC 16 on the Martintown Industrial Park Project.
I make a motion.
Motion by CJ,
Second.
second by Chad. All in favor? Next is acceptance of resolution for Town Creek Water District.
Yeah, I think they got 10 mills on for Town Creek. They pretty much set their own.
Is it Town Creek and Lapatubby, is that the two that we
Yeah,
have?
and Phil Tudor, Lapatubby's gonna be 10 too, but Phil Tudor's the attorney for Lapatubby. He sent me an email and said it's still gonna be 10 mills, but he's got to send one of these resolutions in as well. So he hasn't done that yet.
Any motion for resolution for Town Creek Water Association? Motion by Sam,
Second.
second by Chad. All in favor? Motion carried. Next is Chancellor Clerk items. Request for approval of budget comparison report for July 2025.
Here's this, if y'all need to review it.
Everything's still good.
Yes, sir.
Y'all review that, we'll take it under advisement.
I didn't notice anybody being over, so.
I make a motion, we approve the comparison.
Second.
CJ, second by Chad. All in favor? Yeah, you.
Thank you.
Approval of amended application from ad valorem tax exemptions for Blue Springs Metals.
We have approved back in July, on July 21st, we approved all the ad valorem tax exemptions as presented. But there was a mistake on one of the ad valorem tax exemptions from Blue Springs Metals. They put the incorrect date. So I've corrected their date with the corrected amount, and now I'm asking for y'all to approve this new date.
So it's correct now.
It's correct. They just submitted an
I'll make a
incorrect
motion.
date.
Motion by Chad, second by Sam. All in favor? Motion carried. Getting my stuff. Acceptance of DOR certificate of receipt for Union County recap of real and personal assessment roles.
Yes, this is what we have received from the Department of Revenue, stating they've received our recapitulation of the real and personal assessment rolls, and we're good to go.
Any motion to approve?
Make a motion.
Motion by Chad,
Second.
second by Sam. All in favor? Motion carried.
Who made the first one?
Next is circuit clerk items. Approval of election commissioners claim forms 5. Motion by Sam. Second by CJ. All in favor? Next is approval of circuit clerk payment for assisting election commissioners. Motion by CJ. Second by Chad. All in favor?
Sam.
I want to give it to Chad.
I appreciate it.
Next is approval of registration, lodging, and travel to ECAM training and convention.
That we have to submit that and everything. But this is for next year, for January 2026.
Okay.
But they have to submit it early.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Chad. Second by CJ. All in favor? Motion carried. Next is county engineer items.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry. Okay.
Approval of state aid project SAP 73 8M for mill and overlay with leveling of County Road 101.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Chad. Second by CJ. All in favor?
Copies in there.
Okay. I'll get it for you just a minute. Thank you.
Next, approval of state aid project SAP 73 9S for base repairs, leveling and microfill of 6 county roads. County Road 1, 73, 82, 121, 194, and 197. Motion by Sam.
Second.
Second by Chad. All in favor? Motion carried. Next is inventory clerk items. Approval of inventory deletions from circuit clerk's office.
These are old computers that were outdated, and we've already got new. The election commissioner and one from the circuit clerk's office.
Which thing on the side there? Oh,
And when people like you bump into me, I can knock you
we
down.
won't finish on.
I have been.
She can squeeze that when she's stressed out, like when you make her mad.
I never do, so I don't know why she even needs it.
She's got
I'm not.
It's up to you.
I'm on a motion.
Motion by CJ,
Second.
by Chad. All in favor? Then we got approval of inventory deletions from EMA. They bring those.
I have those. Is
You
there
have those.
submitted them?
Okay. Need a motion.
Want it? Do you want to know what it's for?
Yeah.
You don't have to. You don't want to.
I mean, if you got them, we'd like to look at them. We're usually gonna hold them out. Can't see them.
iPhone, or an iPhone that no longer works, for a 2006 Keystone travel trailer that we donated to Prentice County.
Yeah.
The Forest River Wildwood RV donated to Prentice County. And that's all, those three.
Make motion.
Motion by Sam,
Second.
second by Chad. All in favor? Motion carried. Sheriff.
Sheriff has got a computer, television, another television, 2017 Ford Explorer,
No longer operable.
I make a motion.
From Sheriff Adams, motion by Chad,
Second.
second by Sam. All in favor?
I need the sheriff, please.
I got sign on them, or somebody did.
You are.
All right, have y'all seen the medical vendor fees?
I don't think I have.
I have not.
Sorry, I didn't get this
That's
email
okay.
to
You
you.
didn't get that out.
All right, that's good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll say.
Motion by CJ, second by Chad. All in favor? Motion carried. Next, Sheriff Department's got one item, approval of 2 resource officers to attend their training. I want to say, I thought that was a good idea. How you doing that? I commend y'all for that.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
Uh,
a great idea.
This lady to come sober to the next meeting.
You know, been around Jan too much.
It doesn't take much.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Chad,
Second.
second by Sam. All in favor? Motion carried. Next, the road department item, approval of part-time employment for Johnny Raines.
Make a motion.
Motion by Chad,
Second.
second by Sam. All in favor? Motion carried. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there.
Yeah, we want to do solid waste.
Yeah, what is solid waste? Actually, we got one item of solid waste that's not on the agenda.
Do two.
What are we doing?
We're adding an item to solid waste. Our dumpsters, we rent out to people, we having a little problem with getting paid on some of them. So we're changing how we're gonna do that. We're not gonna change anybody that's got a dumpster and they're paying their bill every month. We're gonna not bother them at all. But the people that aren't paying, we're gonna fix their dumpsters up and we're gonna change and we're gonna put them on bank draft if they want another dumpster brought back to them. So we've got to approve to change how it's done, redo the contract in order to do that. So we're doing that now. We're changing how we're gonna do it, but it's not gonna affect anybody that's doing the job right.
It's not commercial.
Oh, just on commercial. Nothing else but commercial dumpsters.
Commercial.
Randy, it's requiring a bank draft, right? Requiring a bank.
It
draft.
will if you, all new.
All
new.
new.
All your old ones are fine, unless you're not paying, then we're gonna go get them. And in order for you to get it back, you're gonna sign a new contract, which will be this. So we need a motion to approve.
I make a motion that
I'll second.
we, make that change.
The contract will be changed after this. Motion by CJ, you make a second, Chad?
Yeah.
Second by Chad. All in favor? Motion carried.
When are we gonna put this effective? Did we do that? We
Well,
need to put this.
actually, Chandler said they gotta redo the contract and all, so I guess when all that gets done.
We just need
Do we need to put an effective date on this, Terry, or how we
Probably
need to do that?
We
Oh,
think
man,
Chandler would go in effect.
Well, I mean, you got two parts here. One is you got well, three parts. You got the old customers who have a contract with us right now who are paying timely. So everything stays the same for them. You've got the old or current customers now who are not paying timely. And so those people would get their dumpsters picked up. And then if they want to have the service again, they'd have to sign the new
If they're not
contract.
paying.
Correct, if they're not. Then you've got the new customers who don't have a current contract, and they're going to come to you and say, we want a dumpster, and they're gonna have to sign the new contract, which
Right.
is that. So, I mean, y'all obviously got to approve the contractual language first, once I do it. And so I would say that once y'all approve the contract, then you can set an effective date. So in other words, you don't have to set an effective
We'll
date.
have to debate.
Right,
We need to bring us a new contract.
They said we had to do this first, so then we
You'll approve the contract
We're
later.
starting the process now
starting the process.
on the contract, then we sign this.
So you made the motion.
And I second, Chad made the second.
Motion by CJ, second by Chad, all in favor? Motion carried. Next we have, tax office items. Hearing for objections to 2025 personal real property assessments. Miss Haley Taylor. Come right up here and we can hear what you gotta say.
Okay, well, I just realized that my property is,
Come up here in this square, I'll we can hear you good.
okay. I just realized my property is being taxed at the 15% rate, which is like class 2, whereas, but it's a resident, single occupied, owner owned. So it should be being at 10%. And that's the law. And I called up here, talked to Miss Hickey, and she transferred me to Miss Dunham, and I was told that my dead mother had to occupy the house in order for me to receive that rate, which I told her I didn't think that was right, and then I was going to bring it to y'all because the law says that. Hold on, I have it written down. The actual law, all written down. That it shall be assessed at 10% if it's a single family owner occupied property, and that's what I live in. So it should makes a pretty big difference.
Do you own the property?
Yes, it's still in my mother's name, but I inherited. I'm the only one
Your mother passed away,
in 2001,
so there's nobody living there?
2021. I mean,
She's living.
I am.
Oh, you're living there?
Somebody's always lived there. But the thing is, she wasn't even being. She was still being charged the 15%. She didn't come do her exemption like crazy, which she shouldn't even have been paying taxes, but that's another thing. That's her fault. But I can't even change it. They won't let me change it over to my name to get homestead exemption.
Was it ever took out of your grandfather's name?
Yes, it is in her
Put in
name.
Melinda's name?
Yes, it is. And I have to do a amendment title, but I've tried to come up here without a lawyer. They said I can't do it. So it has to stay in her, but that's not what the law says. And I mean, that ownership is inheritable land, and it's whoever. I guarantee if she'd had it not paying, I bet they would have changed it. I bet they would change it quickly then. But they won't let me do it now. I tried. I came up here several times trying to get it a homestead. I just want a homestead exemption on it.
Was the property in your mother's name?
Yes.
Did she die with a will or
No.
will? You're only
Only child.
Was your father or her spouse living?
I mean, he was living, but he's not now. But he was. But they weren't married.
They wasn't married.
They weren't married.
Haven't been married since I was 10. So I'm her only heir. My land, all of it is. I'm the only my grandparents. I've actually got
She's the only one
grandparents.
left.
Yeah, it's just me. And but I'm being charged 15%, and I should only be charged 10%, regardless of the homestead exemption doesn't even count. That's what she kept telling me. I was like, it's not homestead exemption. That doesn't matter. I mean, I would love to have homestead exemption to add to it, but at least 10% because I have my tax stuff here. And my mother was 3 years behind delinquent on all her taxes, so I'm still trying to catch all that up. She left me a mess. But she had brain cancer and she died. And I called up here because I realized the April 1st date that she was having brain cancer surgery on March 31st. And I called the week before. I was like, look, we're leaving. I won't be able to get up there, but can I send something? They wouldn't let me do it by April 1st. So I didn't get to get her. She died that year anyway. So, but it could have been that 1 year. But like right here, instead of my assessed value is true value is 52,200. My assessed value is 7,830. It should be 5,220. It's pretty good, chunk of difference. It's a lot, especially when you add all the fees into it by the time it's delinquent because I can't catch up right now. I should be soon, but I just got out of college. I went back to school, so I've been on a budget, and so. Do I need to have a written version of this?
I think, if we can hear from Ms. Dunham too.
Yeah.
Because I know she's talking to Taylor, so.
Let us talk to
Okay.
We'll talk from the camera.
Yeah, I take $100.
Okay. So what does that mean?
She has.
I got the information.
Oh,
She called me
Cameron
and
has
had
one.
mine.
I'm
I'll look that
Ain't
up.
no camera.
Come on, Miss Dunn.
She's got them up here.
So,
She over here.
so this is very similar to last week. You can read the law and interpret it one way, but you've got to know the background and the intent of that law. So, Ms. Haley did read that law, but this is the book that I have to know that goes along with that. And so, the part where it says that she's inherited it. This type of jointly owned property is the result of an inheritance, either with or without a will. The property is considered an estate. An estate is treated as an undivided or homestead exemption purposes until the property has been distributed with fee title or life estate to the various heirs. I've had no paperwork to show when I send in that application or when I provide that 10%. I don't have those documents.
But I could provide them.
If by exchange of deeds, court decree, or any other process, each of the heirs is given fee title to parts of the estate. So I've got to have the legal documents to
Well,
show
That's for
that
homestead
that's-
exemption though, right?
that is to qualify for the 10%. As of right now, you're living there, but you're not the owner. I have no documents to prove that you're the owner
Or
of
death
that house.
certificate would not?
I
And I
still
could do
have-
could do an affidavit.
I can change the taxes to your name with that, but that's not saying that it's your property and you receive the 10%. I've got to have paperwork showing that it is now your property.
Right, but you, I mean, all I have to do is do a deed transfer with an affidavit.
What is that?
I know, I can't figure try to do it. They won't let me do it.
That's with the chancery clerk.
I mean, I tried to do that.
She has
You're gonna have to get the deed, put your name on it, sound.
They won't let me up here. I mean, like, I tried to come up here and sign something to do up here. They said I can't do that. They said I had to have a lawyer.
You're gonna
And
get
it's hard.
John Haynes probably your best bet, but you gotta get somebody to change it into your name where you.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a
anyway,
paralegal,
hey.
so I mean, I can type up this stuff. I said I know exactly what I need. I just
It's a hardship, and I'm sorry that you have to do the legal process
Right.
because that will cost more money. But we've got to have the legal documents to show that you inherited it in order to give you that 10% to prove it is your property, not still in an estate that has not been settled.
But like, she wasn't even receiving the rights.
Correct, because she never came back. Once she lost that homestead exemption, that disallowed from the state of Mississippi, she had to come back and
This is a
refile.
homestead exemption I'm asking for.
You're right, but the 10% cannot be granted
But it should have been on
because
hers.
it was taken off. It was taken off, she lost it. And when you lose homestead exemption, you lose that 10%. It has to go over to the 15%.
I make a motion that we just take this under advisement for now, but I see what they're saying. I feel like you're gonna have to get a deed.
I want to get it all settled
You're gonna
out.
have
I've got to do a
go
mini minute
to
title
the
and
deed
everything.
to change it.
I was going to go over there today because I mean, I've actually got more land. And I have my grandparents have a will that I have to get the mini minute title, but it's never been probated. They've been dead 15 years.
It's an estate that's never been settled, and it has to be
And that's the
settled in
problem.
order.
Ultimately, you got to have the
Yeah.
paperwork.
No doubt, I knew that. I mean, I don't mind doing that, and I knew I could do affidavit, but like I
would
said, the
think-
10% is. I didn't think it was related to that at all. I don't see how that
It's got to be in your name.
is owner occupied. Yeah.
You don't own it. You don't own it. till
After the estate
You
is,
don't
after the
officially
estate is settled, you can.
It looks like
Yes.
a rental.
Yeah, I
property.
knew that. I thought this was separate from homestead. Though, like I said, she wasn't. It was in her name, and she wasn't receiving it either.
That's
And
probably
that
the
was
reason.
because the state homestead disallowed for her for several years.
Yeah. I didn't know why it got taken off because it got taken off in like 2016, and I know she never got one on the house, but she still had the trailer was still there for years.
Right, and that could not have received. It was a 15% strictly because of the trailer being there. It couldn't be 10%.
That was her homestead originally. That was her.
Yeah,
homestead.
it went back to like 1997. I looked back to that far, and she had homestead disallowed from the state, I think 6 times, and that's why she did not have the 10% or the homestead exemption credit.
Yeah, I just thought this was completely different from what the law says. It says it's completely separate. You know, it should be assessed, and then you add the homestead on top of that. But
No, if you owned it, you could have the 10%.
That's the problem. You'll have to get it in your name.
Well, do we have a second to take it under advisement?
Yes, I say.
Who made the motion?
Motion by CJ,
Ms. Taylor, if, they may have a decision by the next board meeting,
okay,
or it could be a board meeting after that, because
gotcha.
somebody will
And I
notify.
might have some more
You may have
information about it.
something.
Yeah, because like I said, I pieced to go over there about my meeting
bottom
time.
line, if they don't
You
make
need to
it,
get
they
that
put in her name. they're
I
not
know.
gonna
I've been
get
needing to. I could afford
I understand.
it. I've been in school and I already had an lawyer for something else.
They're
So.
just putting her name.
That's what she's
We won't do anything to the
But I'm in paralegal school, so I kind of know.
I mean, we take it under advisement, Chandler, until the deed's put in her name, there's really nothing we can do.
Let's take it under advisement.
I mean, we'll be
I mean,
glad.
that's how the law. I just thought, you know, it might be because it wasn't homestead and all that stuff. And she wasn't really explaining it to me the way, like, I don't know.
You were reading the law, and like I said, once you read
Yeah.
that law, you just got to
Read
know
every
the
law.
background and the intent of it, because
Yeah, 'cause I
this
would've brought it up here.
covers that law.
Yeah, I even read that book. I even found that book online and read most of it.
Mhm.
I know the ownership. I found that. I mean, I read every law that we have on everything. 'Cause I don't like to come up and waste people's time.
Okay,
So
we're gonna take it under advisement,
Okay.
see if you can get it fixed on your side, and we'll see if we can help you then.
Okay. Thank you.
Motion by CJ, second by Chad, all in favor, motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Next item is approval of petition for reduction of assessment.
So this is a property here in the city of New Albany. It had been a duplex and it was changed to a residence, but we didn't have a building permit from the city to notify us that this change had been made. So the owner came in and gave the information, and we
Got what you need.
got what we needed to change to reduce
I have
that.
your number. I'll call you.
I'll be back up here to pay my taxes.
It was $691 assessed value change, so it's not a big amount, but he does deserve that credit since it's now a residence instead of use value as a duplex.
Any motion to approve?
Somebody might.
Motion by CJ,
So,
second by Sam, all in favor, motion carried.
Hey, did you get that email this morning? Do you want this?
Yes, ma'am.
You got it?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, I got it. Thank you so much.
Next is discuss quotes for government Windows website for online payments.
So, one of the problems that we've had in the tax office is we have a lot of property, that owners want to pay online. They may be out of state, somewhere, located somewhere else in Mississippi, and they want to pay online. We don't have that option because we don't have a website. They can go through Delta Solutions, but we don't have a way for them to get to Delta Solutions online payments. Government Windows will build the tax office a free website. So we've looked at it. You talked to someone, we've looked at it for 7 years. This looks like the best option, or at least a free website. They still have to go through Delta. So really, the only change financially is I have to do a $2,500 license and professional service to get it started. And then each month is $175 that Delta will get with all the other payments we give Delta, to have that option. It will take care of personal property taxes, real property taxes. They can renew car tax online. They can pay their garbage bill online.
What's the initial 2,000?
2,500,
2,500 and then,
175 a month, $1,100 a year.
Yeah.
Administrative fee or whatever it is.
How much administrative fee?
$1,100 a year.
that's
cheap.
contracts.
So everybody had to pay extra. Card.
Yeah, they'll still pay their convenience
They'll pay
fee.
the convenience.
Now,
We
that's,
can't do that now.
that's,
Yeah.
that's the catch, is they're building us the free website, but they get the convenience fee. That's for them,
Just
so
like
it's
it
not
is
like
now.
they're doing it for free. But
Well,
we at least have a website that your taxpayers can access that we don't have right now.
You think it would be utilized?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes in our office as well.
We-
People.
Will it
Yes.
only cover the tax office? Or
We can meet with, Chandler's looking at the contract right now. We could meet, this, sales representative is from, Kennesaw, Georgia. He comes to our conferences every year. I'm sure he could talk with Annette and see if it could be set up through other ones, but they have a lot in Georgia, Florida. I would be the third one in Mississippi. They've got 2 other
The
counties
thing
so
is,
far.
we desperately need
Mhm.
a county website.
We do. We do.
Well, I think,
We do.
I think if we do it, I think we need to do it where everything in the county that people have to pay can use that same website.
Yes, we just have to get a website.
You just have
That's
to
what
have a
we-
website.
Gotta have a website first.
This will be tried
So that's,
a long time.
Or
I'm,
you can start with you, you can always add to it. Is that what you're saying?
I can ask that.
I would.
I mean, that-
Well, I think we need, if we do, we need to do it with the whole county.
Is there a way to buy a tag over? Well, you gotta,
If you do this, you can, but only
you
if
just,
we got.
you'll have to mail it.
Yes. They'll do everything, like Monday's transactions, tonight's transactions will come through our system on Tuesday
That's
morning.
that's
and
about
we
the
mail
way
it
everything
out.
is got.
Mhm. And we
You
mail
only
it
have to
out
go to the
after
grocery
that.
store. That's
Uh-huh.
what I hear.
But like right now, if someone wants to pay with their credit card online, they can't do that. So they call if they
That's
live
good on
in
the phone.
California, and we do have some that live in California that own property here. And they have to
Give us
pay
a
it with their
number.
credit card
Mhm.
if they've waited this late to pay it,
Right.
you know. And
I think it's a good thing.
they can do it online. They have to wait for us to be here 8 to 5 and hope they can get through based on our phone system.
Jimmy, would that be something that would help you down there?
Well, without seeing it, I'm sure it could be very beneficial. There's lots, most all sheriff departments now has a website, or there's another thing that we've been looking at called the sheriff's app. It's an app that goes on your phone. You can put wanted people on it. You can put a picture of a missing dog on it. You can put county road that's closed or bridge construction, whatever. You can put all that kind of stuff on it. And I think that we may be able to get that app and pay for it through our inmate commissary fund. Reason being, they could, people could also get on that app and order their brother or sister or whoever's incarcerated commissary off of it. So that makes it beneficial to the inmate. So you can only use, Terry, the money in the inmate commissary for something that's beneficial to the inmate. Well, that there is things on it that makes it beneficial to the inmate. So I think it's allowed to be paid for out of that. And it's something that not only the sheriff's department can use, but we could, y'all could say, hey, we got to put a pipe in on County Road 84 or whatever, because we put it on there, but now they got to pull it up on their phone. Look at it. Yeah, everybody's got websites now. They can get on that website and see who's incarcerated, whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits to it.
I think it's something good we need to do. We just need to see if we
All right,
How much of it do we do need?
all right. I will check with the sales rep and let him reach out to Miss Annette and whoever else. But is this approved for the tax office, or it has to wait and be approved for the county?
Well, I mean, you review the contract.
Yeah, it needs some changes.
Okay, I would say I'll make a motion that we approve it for your office pending Chandler's
Yes.
review and amending the
I'll say.
contract. There may be a place to do the whole county.
Well,
We've asked about 4 people.
I've talked to Junior.
Mhm.
Of course, I think he can do about anything, but I can't remember.
He wouldn't do
He
this one. He
yeah.
says it's too complicated.
That's the same
when
thing,
we
Randy,
have-
we were told, you know, when we was looking at that 911, and I talked about, there's no way to get one that can do the whole.
Mhm.
Well, don't other counties have
When you get
websites?
this in Microsoft Word,
Tippah County's got one.
Yeah, well, but they may not have it where you can go in and
you'll
do
email it to me, so I can-
Yeah, Tippah County,
After they would build
you
each
stop,
department's
Tippah County's got one where they pay
bring it
online.
all to one
It's for the
company.
whole county, but I
They would
hadn't
have their
do it
own separate
separate.
website.
They have a website.
Yeah.
And I
They
think
do pay.
Randy and Kurt looked into that website. Chad and I talked with Junior. I've talked with one other company that does a website, and it's pretty expensive.
Right.
And then Junior wouldn't do it because it was so complicated.
$75 is pretty reasonable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once you pay that,
$175.
oh, $175.
They would have to be a .gov.
Did you see what that email was? I know that when you put in, they were going to manipulate Google. So Union County Tax Assessor's Office, Collector's Office would be at the top. You click that and it directs you straight to Delta to do that. Okay, I didn't realize that.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah,
That's what
They'll,
you're talking about.
they'll
Like,
go
once
on
you
and then
get
they have
her
a link.
Website, and you get his website, then you could bring them all to one county website. That is
Right.
There.
She's gonna have to do what she's gonna do, Sheriff, we want to do what he's gonna do. We're gonna have to get it on one website where they can go to it. Fine. Hey, I want to go, I ain't wanting this and I want this.
Yeah, that'd be the list. Different departments. But you
How
gotta
many
have
people
their
could
own-
get on board with that? How many government would y'all have?
No, they would have their own site.
I know, but I'm thinking about their, expenses, you know, like, would it be divided
I done
between
one, they
everybody?
got
or
nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's been on one
I did
website.
that.
Yeah, how they bill it out, I
Just
guess.
Yeah, Bush Department.
That'd be a fair jump.
Anyway, let's get on with this deal.
You gonna talk with Delta
Oh,
about it?
motion, I'm waiting on something.
Yeah, they've given us the quote, but can I give y'all a public service
Let's make a
announcement
motion.
based on Miss Haley comment?
Original.
Have your estate settled.
And
And then the second thing,
Motion by CJ,
Anybody
second by Chad.
40 years
All in
old
favor?
and below want to do
Motion carries.
everything online. They don't want to come to our office and meet face to face. So yeah, I think the website is,
Next is adjourned to Tuesday, September the 2nd. Motion by Sam, second by Chad. All in favor? Thank y'all for coming.
Hey, hang on, what's the, on the, what are we doing with quotes? What'd you say about
The one